Good morning, and do you know where yours is? He's in Ukraine. So our very own President of the United States, Joe Biden, is in Ukraine, off Zelensky. We have American citizens in Ohio who do not have clean drinking water. Has he showed up there? No. Perfect. And you know the only reason why they're sending federal aid now? Because big, mean Donald Trump threatened to show up himself and do something because nobody else will. No, but the government says, oh, it's safe, drink the water. Throw a rock in that, and you can literally see the chemicals starting to stir up. People walk outside and their eyes burn. It's safe. I honestly think at this point, if the President of the United States went on screen and said, F you, America, people wouldn't think anything of it because his actions are doing that every day. Get your heads out of yours, please.
Yes, this incident has actually made me to understand a lot of things I didn't know. How biased politicians can be. If you consider that a country is one, I believe you will cater for everybody. If you call yourself a president, be a president for everybody. Because this state voted for this person. When there is a problem in that state, you as a president, you will not show up. I have seen a lot of liberals bringing up this argument, especially on my comment section, that he went to Florida when this hurricane issue happened. I don't want to go into that. We are talking what is happening. This was detrimental. At that time, he went to Florida, he did not travel to Ukraine. This was a crucial moment where he needed to do that, but he had not. So, when people like these are coming on social media to express themselves, they have the right.
Ashley, I want you to respond to this. Joy Behar on The View, she slammed Ohio in your area for voting for Trump. Listen to this.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district, Donald Trump.
Ashley, your response.
It's no surprise. Donald Trump, President Trump, gets slammed for a lot, and yes, if they did vote for Donald Trump, congratulations to them. I feel that this is not a political. It's not time to play politics. These people are real American people. They have names. Their children have names. Their pets have names. They are still homeless, some of them. I think that, we need to set politics aside, and we really need to get the help in here for the people that need it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was appropriate. Children are, parents are worried their children will get cancer down the road. People are trying to rebuild their lives, moving out, having to pay for hotel rooms. Meghan McCain was tweeting after she said that and said it was just an evil and cruel response for her to make that assessment on The View. Ladies, I wish y'all all the best. Y'all have been in our hearts and our prayers.
I believe you have seen it all, how people are furious with what is going on. I think this is my last video pertaining to this topic. I believe I have exhausted this topic. I always struggle to bring different opinions, especially what is happening on TikTok. These are people coming out to still express themselves on what is happening.
So all this current administration has to offer is that they're not Trump. If you voted for Biden simply as a vote against Trump, then congratulations, you got your wish. And not much else, apparently. Every time they make a huge blunder, all they're capable of doing is reminding you that at least they're not Trump. Bringing Trump's name up in every situation when he's not in office. At what point are they going to be accountable for the decisions they make in running this country? At what point are they going to say, since we are in office, what can we do for the American people without bringing up Trump? They bring up their biggest achievement every time they mess things up, which is they got Trump out. So there you have it. That's all we have to gain from this current administration. They're not
spending a few days in Africa. It's her first visit to the continent since becoming First Lady. She will visit Namibia and Kenya.
Yes, I always like to look at things both ways. While Joe was in Ukraine, G. Biden was in Namibia in Africa just at the same time. She has been receiving a lot of backlash on social media recently after this trip. A lot of people calling her that she could have done something, to even aid the people suffering. I'm not refusing that she should not take her trip to Africa, but you can still reschedule it or you do something. In another clip of Joy Behar, at a certain point you will realize there is always this thing of repetition. I can post a video, no notification goes out to my subscribers. I will need to redo it so they can see what is going on. I have tried many times to rectify what is happening. I cannot get the solution on this. If you don't come to my channel to search to see the kind of videos I put out a day, because I make sure I put out 3 videos every single day, you will not notice because some people will not get notifications.
She's been Secretary of Transportation for 2 years now. How long can you blame the Trump administration for all your failures?
Let me say this. I will take responsibility for how I do my job. It is time for the Trump administration alumni to take responsibility for their deregulation and join us in calling for us all as a country to reverse course.
Okay, well, why don't you just reverse course, Brett? I'm not. I'm just a Twitter guy.
Yes, like you have seen him here, he did not end his response without blaming Trump.
2 questions. First of all, the president frequently visits the sites of many natural and man-made disasters, and this situation in East Palestine has clearly required a multi-agency response from the federal and the state level. So I guess I'm just struggling to understand why the president wouldn't go to East Palestine. Does it simply not meet the bar for a presidential visit?
Look, I want to be very clear here. There's no reason to struggle, I don't think, on this question. I think when you look at how the federal agencies have responded from day one and took this very seriously. Peter.
Can I just ask you again, following up on East Palestine, can you at least, I know you can't say that the president has plans to go there now, but is it in discussion that the president may go there in the near future?
I just don't have anything to share. I know there's a lot of interest on that.
I mean, I guess the question, for folks there, though, at least to say it's in discussion, has it been something that's even under consideration?
I mean, I think what folks should understand and what folks should, I think, feel at ease is that the president has taken.
Joy Behar says the residents of East Palestine got what they deserve because they voted for Trump. For the record, this is 100x worse than anything Don Lemon said. Will she be kicked off her show? Fire Joy Behar is trending on Twitter as I'm speaking. A lot of people are angry, even people who never even voted for Trump. They are not happy with the phrase. You can't be taking a serious situation like this, you are politicizing it.